Hey everyone, Corey from Aquarium Co-Op. Today I'm doing the store tour. It's requested. It's maybe my most requested besides my own fish room tour. So I'm going to get it done. It's hard for me to remember that every month there's 5,000 new people that join the channel that have never seen my fish store before. So I think, oh yeah, it's the same stuff, but you guys haven't seen it. And then as I go around the country and visit other fish stores, I realize we do have kind of a lot of cool stuff in our fish store. So I can see why even the people that have been around for a long time still want to see what we have. So it's kind of in the front of the store at the moment, and I thought I'd show off with, or not show off, but start off with like a display tank. I know the glare is terrible, but kind of a red veil-tail betta with a bunch of cardinal tetras with some dwarf sagittaria. Up above, this is backstock. So we've got vals and java ferns. So when you guys order java ferns, you're getting these giant healthy ones typically whenever we can buy them. Got some bubble-eyed goldfish up here, and then more roseline sharks and val backstock. We sell so much val to you guys love it. So, and then this is a scape that we just put together, and I say we, I actually mean Kaylee. So we're just working on that, changed up this 33 long. It's got the silver tip tetras here, which are super cool. The intense orange is the boys, the lighter color are the females. And there's some autos, and we've got Bucephalandra, and we've got some Staragini repens, and we've got a tiger lotus, that kind of stuff. Lots of wood for sale, always lots of aquascaping materials, as much as we can keep in stock. We've also got tufa rock, we've got lava rock. I think both those are on the website now. We also have dragonstone and ceru stone. We've got manzanita wood and mopani wood. More manzanitas on the way. And over here we've got, this is kind of where we stack up the kits. We've been selling so many, there's not that many stacked up, but, kind of turn the corner, then you start hitting the real store. A lot of dry goods over here. And, yeah, so let's dive into some fish. Here we've got some platinum angels with neon tetras. And then here's kind of a rare fish right here. This is the pygmy swordtail. That's a male. I think we've only got one male left, so it doesn't do anyone a lot of good. But we've also got albino corridoras. We've got bamboo shrimp crawling on the sponge. Usually they're up above too. Yeah, there they are. So we've got some of those guys. Should be a redfin strenella pleco as well as these bristlenose in there too. I don't know where this strenella is, but let's see. Scroll down. But on the computer too much. We've got rosy barbs and pearl danios down here. If we go over one tank, we've got Jurapari. That's a sand sifting geophagus. Well, all the geophagus really are sand sifting, but and then we've got yo-yo loaches. Up top we've got guppies. We sell a lot of guppies, a lot of guppies. One above that we've got snakeskin guppy pairs. So I can get to focus in here. There you go. We've also got the Danio Chorpre, or the glow light Danio. This is a normal color variant. You can see this in the wild. One of my favorite Danios, a little bit more spendy, about $4 a piece, but they're really cool. And then we've got zebra Danios over here at $1 a piece. Some people use them for feeders, some people just want cheap fish. So there's that. Over here, this is what we have left of the red-eyed tetras. So a nice healthy school of them. Down here we've got rummy nose tetras and the normal honey gourami, like the wild-caught form coloration. You can see the males coloring up there. We've also got the pinstripe panache pleco. Unfortunately, it's a little dark, but you can just see his face, that pinstripe look going on there. Down low we've got some Japanese rice fish, the platinum variety, and a betta crown tail. Next stop over, we've got platies with lots of water lettuce floating on top there. When we go up, we've got the female powder blue gouramis. These are one of my favorites because they're pretty docile. We've got bronze cories, and we've also got some reticulated hillstream loaches. That's what the guys on the glass are. They kind of look like alien face suckers. And then we've got the neon green rasbora as well. And more live plants, the water lettuce up top, because it just looks cool, right? And we've got duckweed, but helps keep water quality up. Up above, we've got tons of small roseline sharks. We sell these at $9 a piece. Eat your heart out, Australia, and wherever else was saying they're crazy expensive. Yeah, but some of these guys, super duper tiny, move right along. So here's the super red koi angels we sell. And a lot of people say, well, they don't look that red whenever I show them in this video. So most of these, and I say most because some did come from a wholesaler, are locally bred. And so you're going, okay, yeah, they're not that red, but we do have a pair that have been raised up from us over here. And that's what these guys are right here. So this is just normal lighting, no trickery or anything. That's pretty high coverage if you ask me. Of course, he won't let me show the side of them, but, and then there's another one, you know, not as high a coverage, but still pretty high coverage, honestly. You know, these are what I would consider super red. So they get more intense as they grow up. So, you know, that's just what's to know about that. Over here, we've got plant tanks. This is where you guys are ordering all your plants from. So you can see we've got lots of tiger lotuses, and there's some pennywort and bacopa. And then down low, we've got things like Starogini repens, we've got dwarf baby tears, normal baby tears. Then we've got a new one I haven't had in the store before, and that is Starogini portobello. Then we've got pearlweed, and we've got one of my absolute favorites, but it takes CO2, and that is the mermaid weed, or sawtooth hydro. Looks super awesome. And then, you know, more and more plants. These are one of my favorites. I think people should order more of these. These are the red flame swords. They've got like cool marbling. And, you know, obviously I was talking about that Java fern earlier. We've got, you know, so we've got Java fern, narrow leaf Java fern Wendelov. And then we start hitting Anubiases, Anubias golden, Anubias Nana petite. We've got Nana, we've got Barterii, we've got Cophifolia, Congensis, and lots of dwarf sages and crypts and stuff like that as backstock up top there. And then this right here is kind of a cool little setup we sell. It's a nanoponic tank is what they call it. So you can grow plants out of the top. So we've got a bunch of pothos growing up and above, and it's creeping along the store at this point. You know, it's hard to keep it well fed off such a small tank, but in this tank here we've got Norman lamp Achilles. And you see that glowing eye? That looks at you from across the room. It doesn't show up nearly as well on camera as it does in person, but they're amazing. Then we've got lots of blue velvet shrimp. That's what all these guys are. Kind of panning through them there. And the moss balls, if you guys are going to order those online, they come out of this tank. Next tank over, we've got lots of bucephalandra. Yep, and those are flowers. So, you know, that's what a bucephalandra flower looks like. We've also got Madagascar lace plants. These are just starting to sprout. And then we've got some panda guppies that I bred, and we've got Brigitae rasboras. Oh, going out of focus. So, and we've got rosy loaches. Rosy loaches are pretty cool too. This is what that little guy is. Down low, we've got a bunch of snails and frogs. So we've got like nerite snails, mystery snails. There's a betta in there. There's frogs. Next tank over, we've got tons of Amano shrimp, or at least usually we do. And let's see, can I see a bunch? Yeah, there's a bunch. And we'll use them to clean up some plants. Like in this tank right now, we've got, this is Hydrophilia pinnatifida, and we've got a little bit of water sprite that got a little bit of algae, getting it cleaned up. Next tank over, we have longfin white clouds. Now they're not super longfin yet, but they will, and if you've ever seen longfin versions, like those ones are starting to get longer up there. Start looking pretty darn cool. One of my favorite fish. And then as you notice on the back wall, there's baby plecos. We're also breeding bristlenose in the store here. There's that cave right there. And I don't know where mom and dad are, but we're up to several generations going on. And this is Christmas moss in this tank. So yeah, if we go over to this tank, what do we got going on here? Is it Endlers? Blue Silverado Endlers? Looks like I got a bunch of females left, and the blue Axelrodi rasbora, so that's kind of a cool one. What else do we have in here? Assassin snails and orange shrimp. And we've got Apontigeton undulatus in here. We sell those. Up above, we've got male Congo tetras and Siamese algae eaters with Java fern on wood. like we'd sell on the website and in store. If we come one over here, we've got Gertrude rainbows. So a lot of times people haven't seen these in person. They look amazing if you can't tell already. The ones that are all colored up with extra finnage are males, and the plain Jane looking ones are the girls. Also in here we've got a few pygmy corridoras. We've got a Pontigeton bovinianus just starting to sprout, and a lot of silver coolie loaches. So the silver coolie loaches, they stay a lot skinnier, and they're just kind of a cool fish. Down low, we've got Seswassertang, which I'm going to take a portion of that home today, I think, and some normal white clouds. But these white clouds, they're looking good. At least I think so. Nice dark coloration on the fins. Good strain, in my opinion. Then over here, we've got Banana Plant Town. Tons of banana plants and pea puffers. Have you seen a better tank? I don't think so. Pea puffers and bananas, you got everything you need for a balanced diet right there. Bananas and peas. Up top, we've got cherry shrimp. These are our normal cherry shrimp we sell, which in my opinion are pretty darn good. And then just in the back there chilling, we've got a zebra pleco we sell that everyone always asks, how much is it? 150 bucks. We've got rice fish here. Let me show you if I can see if I can show you the eggs on this one right here. I gotta zoom out. You see the eggs on the anal fin? Oh, if it doesn't move, my camera has trouble focusing on it. Let me see if I can find another one. It's super cool. But they basically run around, they deposit those eggs on a plant somewhere. Yeah, it's just not showing off well. But these are a Pontigeton bovini, or not, alvaceus. And so these are bulbs as well. They just sprout a little faster typically. So we send these in the plant packages and stuff. They do well. Let me get up here. Nothing in this tank really besides some bristlenose and this veil-tail betta. And we've got a Aranda goldfish hanging out in here. We put it in here for cleanup crew, red cap, and there was a bunch of duckweed and algae and stuff, and it's gotten rid of almost all of it. It also did a little bit of number on the plants, but it was so covered in algae, it's doing us a favor. Another plant holding tank, lots of plants. We sell so many that we really have to expand plant holding capacity. My employees have been complaining about it an extra amount this week. And then down low, we've got Salvinia growing on the top here. Kind of looks like cat's tongue. And then down below, we've got discus. Why not, right? And people always ask, how much is a discus? Well, the most expensive ones in here are 60 bucks. Something like that guy would be 60 bucks. And the cheapest ones in here, like that guy, would be 40 bucks. So, yeah. We don't sell a whole lot of discus just because most people aren't ready for them and that type of thing. Everyone thinks they want them, but maybe they don't. Got the whole planted, or not planted, but lighting wall there, and heaters and all knickknacks and doodads and thingies. Where did we leave off on this wall? Kind of a cool fish, if you guys haven't seen it before, the purple or black Rasbora hets. I think they're super cool. Then we've got Endler's Liebherr in here, some whale females, and then nice and small males. Should have, let's see, we got what, Royal Follow-Walla in here? Is that what that, yeah, Royal Follow-Walla right there. We've got Green Phantom as well, Green Phantom Pleco. And down below, I can't wait to put these outside, I've got these at home. These are the orange Japanese rice fish. Super duper cool. I think they're gonna look great when you look down on them in a pond. And ooh, that one's got eggs too. Let's see if I can show you. Ah, it's just so hard. But you can see that egg on the anal fin, but it keeps coming in and out of focus. I apologize for that. Really hard to focus in on a fish carrying an egg. Over here, we've got not the most rare fish, but a cool fish for sure, and that is the Egyptian mouth brooder, multicolored Victoray. They're really cool. West African cichlid. Also have keyholes in this tank, and some bristlenose plecos. Up above, we've got some small cardinal tetras and rams. If I can zoom in on these rams here. Our rams typically do pretty well. My tip to anyone watching this, keep them hot. We keep them at about 84 degrees. That's what they do well in. And we're real low. We usually have a bunch of dwarf petricolas in here, but we're low today, so shipment's coming in. Up top, we've got a bunch of glow light tetras and some silver hatchet fish and a like a cellophane koi betta. Over here, we've got some male dwarf gouramis that you guys might have seen in a previous shipment that were accidentally shipped in, and they're still sitting here as we talk people out of buying them because they're too aggressive. Ooh, looks like a guy might be getting dominated back there. Still alive, but you know, not liking it. Too many males. Ugh. And then we've got some, not pygmy, but marble hatchet fish. Down low, we've got Apistogramma cockatoides orange flash. That's what this cichlid is. People usually ask in the video, what was that thing? That's what it is. Apistogramma cockatoides orange flash. I'm actually going to show it on camera so that way you can see what you're looking at there. Yep, we sell them for 20 bucks. They're locally bred. They look super good. We also combined it with some pork chop rasboras and some orange laser corridoras. Orange lasers are hiding in the back there. Let's see. Over here, we've got stir-by cories, and we've got the drape fin barb. That's what this guy is right here. Kind of a rare barb that's peaceful. It's got that big dorsal fin. If he stops swimming, maybe he'll put it up for us. And we've got the green fire tetras, and we've got some rarer catfish in there. We've got the L092 headspot pleco, and then black ghost knife hiding in the coconut, no doubt. Up top, one of my favorite tanks, pure freshwater mollies, like actual freshwater, not brackish, not, you know, they're really freshwater. And then we've got silver hatchets, silver hatchets. And then we've got this plakat that I'm in love with. See if he swims to the side here, you'll see why. He's just gorgeous, I think. He's got that great color on the finnage and then a nice blue body. Over here, this is a tank that I love. We've got Odessa barbs, that's the ones with the red stripe through them. We've got the black phantom tetras, that's what that guy is, kind of with the black, obviously. And then we've got a rare Danio again, and it's the Kyathit Danio with that orange. So different than the glow light or the Chorpray Danio. But there's a lot of cool Danios people don't get to see very often, and that's kind of a fun tank to watch. We've got the normal kind of sunset honey gourami here. That's what these guys are. And then we've got some baby panda garas, or the panda log sucker. You can see one on top of the sponge there. Kind of gets a panda name. And then we've got a lot of Julie corridoras. So, kind of a basic tank. There might be some royal, oh yep, there's a royal pleco. If I can get it, there we go. It's kind of under the wood. Sawmill action going. Down low, we just have an assorted rainbow tank, and these are Wapoga red lasers, locally bred. Pretty rare fish in the hobby at this point. And then we've got, you know, like a Madagascar rainbow, there's an Irian red rainbow, you know, and some Bosmanis, that type of thing. Over here, we have locally bred dwarf neon rainbows. We sell those at $5, which I hear crazy talk of stores selling them at 15, which is insane to me. And then we've got gold nugget plecos, a couple of them chilling right on the back glass. Do we have any lipstick gobies left? Where are they at? I don't see them at the moment, but there might be some in there. And we've got the panda corridoras hanging out. Kind of a lively tank when you look at it from behind. And then we've got dojo loaches, both gold and normals, kicking around in here, having some fun. We're out of goldfish. I gotta bring goldfish from home. Up top, we have got black neon tetras, tons of those, and a Dumbo plakat betta. Got a whole tank of cherry barbs. We'll see if they'll do the schooling action. They don't do it as well as some of the other fish do when you put your finger up there. And then we've got in here super duper cheap angels with $3 a piece. And then we've got zebra loaches. If I can get the focus in, if I light up the back maybe. Yeah, there we go. A lot of zebra loaches. We've got also longfin green dragon bristlenose. That's what these guys are. A couple little baby ranchus below that. Then over here we have the normal Medaka rice fish. This is just a normal variant, no colors or anything like that, nothing crazy. A lot of bristlenose, some clown plecos in there. Up top, we've got the dwarf chain loaches and the ember tetras. And we've got some longfin albino bristlenose. Up here we have the dollar bin. All these fish in this bin are $1. So you've got like some neon tetras and a swordtail or platy and a glow light tetra. These are things that go through our quarantine that get given to us that we don't want to mix in with our tanks that might have. Like I wouldn't put one glow light tetra into the tank we have 200 of them in, because if that guy brings something, I don't want to chance it. Next we have another tank of guppies kind of down further in the store. Always enjoyable. Up top we have pink flamingo guppies. And then of course, a Mabu pufferfish, a little baby. Because since we have the big guy, which you guys can see at the end here, you know, everyone wants to buy one, so we kind of have to have one on hand. 225 bucks. We try not to sell them very often because most people aren't ready for them, but when they are, we're here to help. Another kind of rare Danio, the orange hatchet Danio, is kind of cool, if I can get it to focus in correctly. Just a fun one, and living with a veil-tailed betta, blue one. Down low, we've got the silver tip tetras, and we've got some coolie loaches. Let's see if I can get these guys to school up. No, we don't have enough of them anymore. And then supposedly we have a red hump earth eater and some plecos down there, but I think we sold the red hump, so yeah. Oh, and I think I missed my swordtails right here. A lot of swordtails. And then we've got, this is a pseudo display tank. And I say pseudo because we haven't done anything with it in probably 6 months. But currently it's got some mollies that just live in here, lots of dragonstone, and crypts. You know, I love crypts. That's all crypt lutea. And then we've got Vesuvius growing up front. The plecos in here breed. That's why you see plecos all over the place. So we're breeding. You know, there's albino and there's normal on the wood right there. And a lot of duckweed up top. And then because I'm here before the store opens, the light's not on, but we've got a lot of goldfish down here. You can kind of see them. We've got, let's see, like black ranchus, calico ranchus, ingot, orandas. We've got ryukins. We've got big veil-tail ryukin. I think over here is Sarasa comets. And I'm going to get the light on, and then we'll shoot. I'll feed Murphy, because if you've never seen him eat, he's amazing. He's about 12, 14 inches at the moment, and totally loves to ham up the camera and just, you know, smile and wave and, you know, beg for food. And so I'll make sure I get him fed today for you guys. And yeah, so stay tuned for that. The light just came off of the tank. Murphy's hunting in the back. I can see him. And hopefully we'll put some clams in and he'll come running. He sees them. He's too preoccupied with whatever he's hunting. Come on, buddy. Oh, here he comes. He knows now. He's like, wait a second. Yeah. You were snoozing back there, buddy. Back up a little bit so he stops watching me. Normally I always feed him later in the day, so he's not used to breakfast. That crunch. And Murphy's a Maboo puffer, if you guys didn't already know that, because everyone asks what he is. And he's a true freshwater puffer. You got a couple more, buddy, right here. Right here. Look, follow me. Got a belly on him, but he's too busy. He wants to play with me instead of eating now. He's my buddy. Come on, Murphy, let's do some laps. Let's do laps, come on. Yeah, I gotta bring a Maboo puffer home so I can play with them more. They're just fun to play and do laps. And right down here, you missed two. Right here. Right there. Yeah, I'm pointing at them. There you go. I mean, I honestly feel like it's having a puppy, except they live underwater. One more right here. Phones are ringing. One last one. Are you done? You wanna do more laps? Be a showfish. Alright, well thanks for hanging out. That's the store. Hopefully you found some cool stuff you like, and I'll try and do this more often. I always say that, but I'm going to try to do it once a month. That's my new resolution, to do it once a month, and that way you can watch Murphy grow and, you know, see what's in the store. So thanks for hanging out. Check out other videos, and we'll see you in the next one.